time to make some coffee. It's a little weak this morning, but it works. Hi ladies, coming to you today. I had a whole other video planned to upload today, but I decided I was going to do this one. Why? Because depression is a real freaking thing. It has totally kicked my butt in the last couple weeks. Why? Well, let's go back to last night. My husband and I got a huge fight. You want to know why? Because I am doing things that I normally don't do. I threw him for a loop and he just started asking me questions and I got defensive. But he was in the right. And that totally, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it totally sucks for me because I got really upset with him. I became really defensive for the things I'm doing. Nothing bad. I normally don't wear makeup unless I'm shooting videos. And I've been wearing makeup. I've been going to Costco without my daughter, which I normally take. And I have been laying in bed until 1 or 2 in the afternoon when I have to start my shift for my job. I work from home right now because of the COVID. But I figured it out last night when, after my husband and we made up. I apologized for being a pain in the ass. Basically, I laid awake the rest of the night thinking on what's going on with me, and I figured it out. I totally figured out everything. Not everything, I don't have all the fixes, but I figured out what is going on with me. I have sunk into the depression, which I know many of you probably have too. I have gained 30 of the 40 pounds that I had lost on keto. I've gained it back in the last 3 months because of my eating habits. It's just easier to eat what the kids are eating instead of having to prepare 3 meals a day. And we've been doing a lot of Uber Eats and DoorDash, and that's normally junk food because that's what the kids want. I know it's not good, and I know I shouldn't have went down that path even with them because it's not good for them just as it's not good for me. But it hit me really hard about 3 weeks ago, and I was just, like I said, I was staying in my bedroom. I wasn't coming downstairs until, for some reason, one of the kids needed me. I mean, my boys are 12, 14, and my daughter is 21, so they basically can handle a lot of things on their own. But they would start fighting, I would come down. That's the only time I would really come down, except for when I had to start working at 2 o'clock on the phones for my job. So, why am I depressed? Well, as you guys can totally understand, the quarantine has got me. My weight gain freaking just threw me for a loop. My 9-to-5 job where I work for somebody else, I am not happy with that. When I worked in office, I was basically left to my own to do my own stuff and never ask any questions. I just did my job. Now that I'm working from home, they want me to send in a daily email basically with everything that I do through the day. All the phone calls I answer, all the phone calls I make, basically everything I do, which takes a half hour of my time to do that. If they are not getting complaints from customers, not from me not answering the phone, and they're getting all the same work I did before, I don't think it should be a problem. I feel very micromanaged and very unappreciated for a job that, I am making basically a little over minimum wage, and I put my all into. Another thing that has got me down is I'm 47 freaking years old, and it really hit me lately. I don't look as young. I don't feel as young. But I'm going to do something about that, and I think a lot of that has to do with what I'm eating lately that has got me down. And I have done a prior YouTube video on depression and what you eat, and I do feel the keto helps tremendously. It helped me before, and it'll help me again. And I've also incorporated intermittent fasting with my keto. So, and long intermittent fasting, so anywhere from 24 to 66 hours that I do. So I will have the work of helping regenerate my skin tone, everything like that. It's really good. I will go into more detail on a later video regarding that and how intermittent fasting helps with that. So before COVID, we were working on trying to purchase a house. With everything that's going on, we weren't really prepared for everything that went on, and we are just kind of scared that, because we're uncertain about, you know, what's going to happen in the future, whether or not I even will go back to full-time work at my job, and things like that. And because the kids are going to be going back to school in the fall, but I don't know if it's going to be at their school or at home. And if it's at home, I am going to have to either try to talk my boss into letting me work from home full time, or I possibly may have to quit my job so I can stay home with the boys and homeschool them. Don't know what's gonna happen. I just know that I can't leave both the boys here all day long while I'm at work and my husband's at work, just because my oldest boy is autistic and then my youngest and him have a hard time, and it's not a good situation to leave them here by themselves together. So basically, for the last 3 weeks, I've kind of felt kind of ugly, worthless, and that I had no control. Well, I'm taking back that control. Yay me. I'm taking it back by I am starting keto again. I am starting strict keto. This last week, I went from 177 down to 171. 6 pounds down, and I'm taking back control. I am working on my business. I'm gonna start working consistently on this YouTube channel and this blog that goes along with it. Then I am also working on my web design and social media management company that I had started about 6 months ago, and trying to build up so I can go completely full-time from home. I just wanted to reach out, tell you guys I'm back on board. I'm back. I will be posting videos once or twice a week. One video should be uploaded on Mondays, and the other one, oh, let me check my calendar really quick. No, it'll be Tuesdays, and I am back on Speed Keto. You can take a look at the link below and get yours. Remember, it's just a one-time purchase, and it's something you can do for life. There are multiple different programs in it that you can also add to it if you get tired of doing the same old thing. There's so many different options in that, and different cookbooks, and there's also the supplements that you may need. I usually just buy my own supplements because I prefer certain things, and I'm very, very picky. If you found any value from this video, or if you just like the content today, go ahead and click the subscribe button. That'll really help me, and smash that like button and click the notification bell to know when I upload new videos. This is today's lunch: tuna salad with avocado, celery, onion, and tuna fish. Day 1.